Good fine evening, YouTube. Check this out. I got my Aussie knuckles touched up, and they look sick. Yep. I want to give a shout out to Don Picton. Thank you for the support and the sweet care package. I appreciate it. Also want to give a shout out to Black Sunday. For those of you wondering, where'd you get your Aussie knuckles done? I got them done at Black Sunday. The same gentleman who did my Cobra on my left arm also did my Aussie knuckles. And on Saturday, I'm going to get a Cradle of Filth band logo right along the side of my arm here. So that way I'll have like 4 tattoos, 2 on each arm. Hell yeah. Black Sunday did an awesome job tattooing that up. That looks sick. Luckily this tattoo goo Renew was handy. I'll put like a little bit of that on my ink once or twice a day after washing my hands. I left the bandage on the tattoo until the hurting went away. So a good 2.5, 3 hours later, just to play it safe. And you can take it off after the first hour depending on how fast you heal up. But, yo, ordinary man kicks ass, and that's how you do it, YouTube. Booyah. They did it in black and then filled it in with a nice rich dark green. That looks freaking sweet. So hopefully this time they won't fade. And I don't think it will because it was done by a professional this time. So, yeah. Nothing against Summer. You know, I tried to be a sweet boyfriend for her. And I let her tattoo my knuckles. I was like, me personally, I was the 4th person she's tattooed. And I didn't care. I'm like, my girlfriend's into tattooing. I want to support her. So, I did. And a bunch of haters were talking shit. And, well, calling her everything in the book, you know. It's just like, what the f is wrong with people, dude? Now, Summer said that I'm a sweet guy. It's nothing against me, but she can't take dating a YouTube celebrity. You know. And it's sorry that things have to play out like that, but it is what it is. However, when I was checking out my ex Summer one time, excuse me. When I was checking out my ex Summer one time, her coworker said that goth dude's checking you out. She said that she didn't care that I was her ex and that she wished she wouldn't have broken up with me. So whatever I did with the relationship I had with Summer, you know, must have done something right. So yeah, I've had my so-called trolls and so-called fans scare away my last girlfriend, and despite not having a girlfriend for almost 3 years and losing my last girlfriend to the assholes on the internet that harass me, I still talk to women, because I'm not gonna let those assholes ruin it for me, it's not worth it. On top of that, it just means I have to be a lot more patient. I noticed the way that chicks respond to me here in town, and I got a couple of chicks that dig me, so, you know, that's another reason why I'm not in a big rush to date. You know, see what's out there and just keep doing your thing. That's what I'm saying. Because if you rush into a relationship out of the pure spite of you don't want to be lonely, well, sometimes rushing into a relationship because you don't want to be lonely, that has disastrous consequences. Or at least it can. It really depends on the intent of the relationship. You know, you really shouldn't just rush into a relationship because you don't want to be lonely. That's never a good reason. And I'm not the only person that has mentioned this. Other YouTubers have also mentioned this. Because I guarantee you, if you rush into a relationship because you're miserable and you don't want to be lonely, and eventually you're going to end up twice as unhappy as you were when you were single. Yeah. And the reason why a lot of females like me is because I'm not some sleazeball player. I don't believe in one night stands. I never really have. And after hearing about some of the experiences that people have gone through with one night stands, it makes me glad that I have my morals YouTube. Yeah. The hair is looking good tonight. Got that rockabilly look going right now. That looks sick. Oh yeah, look at these biceps, baby. But yeah, I thought I'd make this here quick video showing off my new tattoo. I'm getting another one Saturday, so I literally get to get 2 new tattoos in the same week. I call that a pretty sweet deal. Yeah. I don't want to ruin too much more of the fun because there are some other cool things happening with what's going on and such, but I don't want to ruin the details or the surprise for the fans, so yeah. Yeah. But take it from me, YouTube. Being the nice guy who waits patiently will get you a lot more respect amongst the women than being a sleazeball. That is a fact. Jack. Because when you and believe me, I know being the nice guy sucks. You gotta wait patiently. You're seeing a lot of unfair BS, but this whole nice guys finish last mentality. That's why a lot of guys don't do the nice things that they're supposed to do. It's because we think that women want assholes, and on top of society thinking that all women want is assholes, on top of that, we have this nice guys finish last bullshit. And then that third little contributing factor. And the third little contributing factor to that is the bitchy women that ruin nice guys. Which it sucks because, there's a lot of decent people out there for other people to date, but they get overshadowed. They get overshadowed because of how jerkish people are to each other. Yeah. And it's kind of sad, and it doesn't take very many shithole people to ruin your opinion of the opposite sex. It really doesn't. It is so much easier to destroy trust than it is to make it, and that is the saddest truth of it, YouTube. I'm going to tell you right now, fellas, women don't want assholes, contrary to belief. Yeah. And it's okay to be the nice guy and finish last, because sometimes that goes towards excuse me, that goes towards karma points, Yeah. And I've seen this too many times. People get sick and tired of being nice. They start being mean because they don't get what they want. And then when they are being mean because they don't get what they want, they end up losing more friends. So, and that's that one song, you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you just might find what you need. I don't know. It's an old song. Now, what have I said on my channel before about the law of attraction? Well, my theory is, like I said, it's a 50-50. Just like any relationship is 50-50. You have to have a healthy balance of physical attraction and mental attraction. You could literally be attracted to the person physically, but if you have no conversation with them, if talking to them is like talking to a box of rocks, then it's just good sex and no conversation, which it gets boring after a while. However, if you have somebody whose personality attracts you, but you're not physically attracted to them, you may find that the conversation is great. You could spend time with that person, but the sex you end up having is just going to be meh. And they say looks are not everything. They're right. It's only half of it. Now, this isn't necessarily the case, YouTube. This is a generalization of what I've noticed. Yeah. And if you're sick of guys checking out your woman, date someone less attractive or take it as a compliment. If you're sick and tired of other women checking out your man, same answer. Either date someone less attractive or take it as a compliment. Anyways, tubes, thanks for checking out the sweet Aussie Knuckles and watching the night video. And I'll catch you cool cobras on the next one, yo.